Since 2014, the Nicoya Peninsula has been recognized as one of the 5 blue zones in the world, meaning its citizens generally live longer, healthier lives than the global average. Unfortunately, its status is predicted to completely disappear as the influence of urbanization and globalization are impacting the cultural traditions the region was once known for. I'm here to investigate how affected it's been and hopefully learn about the lifestyle that originally earned them the blue zone status.
I came for a blue zone, and all I see is the cardiac danger zone. There's literally like red flags everywhere. KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, all within a couple feet proximity, which is insane, right at the freaking sign of a blue zone. In 2014, Nicoya was announced a blue zone. In 2016, KFC opened. In late 2019, Burger King opened. And then in 2022, McDonald's opened. So I'm expecting McDonald's in a blue zone to be a little bit lighter and a fresher experience. At least I can only hope, but let's go see. It doesn't look too busy, which is a good sign. Hola, how are you?
I'm fine, you?
Good, thanks.
You tourists?
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
yeah. Would you say a lot of people, like a lot of locals come to McDonald's?
Yeah.
Really? A lot of young people come?
Yes.
A lot of young
people, everyday people.
Do you know anything about Nicoya being a blue zone?
Yes, the blue zone, but original people in Costa Rica and not coming in McDonald's, but young people, yes, coming to McDonald's. Yeah.
Oh, so the people from back in the day are not coming.
Yeah.
The young people are coming.
Yes.
So do you think the blue zone's disappearing?
Yes.
Uh-oh, that's bad. So the diet's changing a lot.
Yes. The most popular, I have maybe the signature deluxe.
Wow. It's a bigger menu than America.
It's different.
Bigger. It's not cool in like a blue zone way. There's just more unique ways to kill you. Some of the hamburger options are like crazy. Look at the size of this thing. I'm gonna double up on chocolate, double up on peanuts. You can add Kit Kat topping. Oh no, you can't do that. Okay, we're in a blue zone. We can't do that.
Hola.
Hola. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ooh, I'm excited. We got a good spread of food here. We got a cheesecake, puff pastry, which smells incredible. This amazing looking McFlurry, a fried chicken leg, and then this double Big Mac looking thing. Interestingly enough, it's mainly tourists that come here and the younger generation. The older generation don't come. Very similar to the other blue zone in Japan, Okinawa. The younger generation actually leads Japan in obesity, which is pretty concerning. Oh my God. Dan Buettner, the guy who actually found the concept of blue zones, said, when the American culture comes to blue zones, longevity leaves through the back door. I don't know if just leaving through the back door. This is more like it was gunned down on the spot. It tastes like McDonald's beef. I can't identify the animal, but probably not healthy. Look at that cheesecake. Wow. They invited us into the back of a blue zone McDonald's. Is the McFlurry machine always broken here too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanna try?
Yeah.
You too.
Yeah. Thank you. Best one I've ever had.
Yes, very good.
Yeah, because you made it. How much would you say Nicoya has changed over the past 10 years?
The Nicoya is very changed. Okay, have the transnational companies, McDonald's, Rica, Pops. It's experience different for the people of Nicoya, but people in Nicoya know that it's the culture, it's the culture of Nicoya, ¿verdad? Entonces it's very different experience.
Do you think tourism's hurting the area?
It's experience different, but my people in Nicoya have the job. And it's very important for the people what I work here.
Right, so just providing a lot of jobs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice. All right, thank you, man.
Take pressures.
You made my day. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Blue zone.
Blue zone.
Let's do it together at the same time. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Blue zone.
Daniel is the best. I love him. It was time to head out into the abundance of fast food signs to explore what the rest of the city has to offer.
The entire city is a 35-minute walk across, so I better see a lot of people walking with Apple Watches and not a lot of cars. There's cars everywhere, nobody's walking. One thing that makes people really healthy is having a walkable area, so people are encouraged to go for walks. But as you can see, there's literally no sidewalk on the other side. And then we're on this side, we're walking over like driveways. The train's crazy. We're not really even on a sidewalk. So it's not walking friendly whatsoever.
We eventually ran into one of the city's major supermarkets, and I was interested to see what types of foods were available for the locals.
We are in seemingly one of like the main supermarkets in the area. When we were in Loma Linda, the other blue zone in California, it was mostly plant-based. There was a lot of fresh produce, fruits, veggies. Here, I don't think I've seen one fruit, one vegetable. All I see is diapers. It's all packaged stuff, like chocolate syrup. Maybe this is where McDonald's gets the stuff for the Sundays. Everything's processed. Hola. Do you have any fruits, vegetables?
Fruta.
Yeah. Oh, it's only this? Okay, thank you. Pretty crazy. We have an entire grocery store of like chips and stuff, and then just one fridge with a couple things of veggies. Expired veggies. Very expired veggies. Yeah, not a lot of options here. In Loma Linda, there was no meat. Here, there's no like fresh meat. The only thing closest that we have is like pretty much like tuna and stuff. Usually when I go to a grocery store, I try to see like if I can find stuff for my own diet, like Greek yogurt, fresh meat. There's no Greek yogurt here. There's no fresh meat. You pretty much have to stick to canned foods for all your needs, which is very surprising. It's pretty crazy. We have made it into an area called Los Angeles, Nicoya. And honestly, it's not much different than California, besides nobody is yelling at me to do a celebrity bus tour. But look, Pizza Hut, Subway. So far, my impressions of this place, it's pretty much like an open-aired food court. It's just non-stop food options, left, right, and center. None of them are healthy. It's all fried stuff, fast food, across the street. There's like, you see ice cream up there. Another one of those supermarkets we were just in. You're just overwhelmed with so many options.
And seriously, we were overwhelmed. Everywhere we walked, they had so many things that I've never seen before, like a McDonald's just for desserts. These burgers looked like they came straight from a carnival. Why are the buns blue? They had more bakeries than fresh fruit stands, and the killer is, it's all just so cheap.
Wow. Wow, that smells so good. Literally every other store is a fried chicken spot. It must be like the food of Costa Rica, but it's also pretty interesting because a lot of people brand blue zones as being plant-based, but there is so much fried chicken everywhere here. We have this big pile of fries with sausage and a bunch of stuff. It's under $3. Everything is so cheap here, so it's so easily accessible. Oh man, if I lived here, I'd be 10 pounds heavier for sure. There is so much traffic here, man. Oh my God. Looks like we made it over to a park, and this entire walk, it's been so touristy. I feel like the familiarity that I have here is the most concerning thing. Like it doesn't feel like I'm in Costa Rica at all. And I'd love to be asking the locals some questions, but just the language barrier is just too insane. I can't do it, unfortunately. Is it hard to eat healthy here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that?
In this park, everyone's kind of just like sitting, chilling, eating food, drinking. There's no really like, there's no soccer fields, there's no basketball courts, there's nothing really active going on. And this is like the only park in the vicinity. There's no other green space anywhere. So I don't really know where people do physical activity or anything, which is super interesting because I feel like that's such a big part of longevity, just being physically active all the time.
So we headed to a local gym to hopefully get some insight from some of the locals about the fitness culture in the area.
We're with David at Guerrero's gym. So is this what a typical gym here looks like?
Yeah, this is a typical gym here at Nicoya. Fitness culture, I believe that it is growing a lot.
It's growing a lot.
Yeah. More and more you see local gyms here getting established in the canton. More people starting to understand why it's important to get into fitness.
I've noticed when we've been walking around, there's a lot of like unhealthy food.
Yeah.
Would you say most people are like unhealthy right now?
Yeah, because local cuisine is getting smaller because you see more on TV, right? The advertisement for McDonald's and not so much for the local food.
So is it kind of like locals versus tourists?
You could say, I believe that tourists are the people who is trying to protect the local food because they want to taste what we make, not McDonald's, because they have it in their countries.
Yeah,
so
but it's the locals that want the McDonald's?
Correct, yeah.
Wow, that's very interesting. Do you think the blue zone's in danger right now?
I believe it can be endangered with more chains of fast food coming here to Nicoya. It will be more comfortable to eat at fast food than go to a local restaurant that can spend like 20 more minutes to have your food ready than in like 5 minutes or less.
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. This is where Mr. Olympia trains, man. This is crazy. I've noticed that like when we were walking around, there's a lot of fried chicken.
Yeah.
Is that like the food of Costa Rica? Like all I see is meat.
Fried chicken or chicken-based food is really a part of Costa Rica. We eat it a lot of times, even for breakfast, for lunch and dinner, we eat fried chicken. That is like the core thing of Costa Rica cuisine, you could say.
A lot of people talk about the fact that there is no meat, and if there is meat, it's very little. So is that just kind of like a myth and a misunderstanding?
I would say that, yeah, it's a misunderstanding because even in casado, that is a typical food here in Costa Rica, you always have some protein-based food. It could be chicken, beef, pork.
Okay.
You will always,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
Appreciate it. Absolutely crazy photo placement. I wonder if they have any idea what happened. One of the keys to Nicoya's longevity is the fact that they had a light dinner before bed every single night. So I thought we'd go to like the most traditional place I think I could find in the area to see what a traditional meal looks like. And I think Restaurant Nicoya sounds pretty traditional. So we're gonna go inside and see what they have. Hola. We're in Restaurant Nicoya and seemingly the menu is Americanized. It's taking us to China and a little bit of Hawaii. As you can see, fried chicken right there. Flip the page, fried chicken again. A lot of heavy looking things, fried rice, tons of meat. I'm just gonna ask, what's the most popular menu item? Wow, that's big, man. Whoa, is that a normal size portion?
Yes.
You know what's concerning when we're in a blue zone and the most popular dish looks like it came off the Cheesecake Factory menu. It looks like we have an entire chicken covered in a sugary pineapple sauce with a pile of fries, and then hiding underneath the fries, we got ourselves a salad. That's crazy. And everyone here has pretty much the same meal, but then on the side, they have a massive like vat of a frozen margarita that they're drinking alongside that. So clearly here the diet is just not good at all. But this looks delicious. This looks like my kind of portion. For most people, it's like a serving for two. But I'm a happy boy right now. Wow, that's fire. I think I've easily surpassed my daily calories, and I've only had 2 meals today. McDonald's and this. Definitely over 3,000.
On the bright side, the chicken isn't fried, but the portion is just crazy. It's really unfortunate to see the direction this blue zone's going. So the next day I headed out of the city, past the McDonald's signs, to visit some of the locals that are hanging on to its original traditions, to learn more about their lifestyles and how they originally earned the blue zone status.
Today's all about immersing ourselves in the traditions of Nicoya, and we are currently at a coffee plantation as our first stop, which is kind of interesting. Didn't know coffee was part of a blue zone. How's it going?
Yeah, you want to try some coffee?
Yeah, of course, love to. Is coffee a big part of like blue zone?
See?
Really?
See?
Like how many cups a day?
6, 7, 8 cups a day.
Actually,
See?
I'm gonna live forever then. That's crazy because coffee's pretty controversial.
In this case, this one have the whole sugar in the beans.
Oh, so it's not any like it's not processed sugar.
No.
No. Okay.
The coffee bean have a natural sugar. It's sweet.
Okay.
In this case, we keep the sugar in the beans.
So of the 7, 8 cups a day, is it all just black coffee?
Black coffee.
Okay. If you take it black, you live forever. Wow, this is very good. Very good.
How many cups you drink per day?
Nowhere near like you guys. You guys are crazy. Your heart just must be coming out of your chest. Yeah?
See?
So you were saying even little kids drink a lot of coffee.
See?
Like how old?
A year.
A year old?
See?
So you're putting coffee in like their bottles. What do the Costa Rican people see as like the benefits to drinking coffee?
Long life.
Long life.
See?
Like why the coffee?
Why the coffee?
Yeah.
I don't know who discovered that, but in Costa Rica, it's the principal drink. And the farmers, they pay by basket, not for hour.
How much does a basket go for?
That's the question. Guess. 12 kilos.
I'm gonna be so off on this. I'm gonna say $100.
No.
USD.
Less.
Less?
Less.
$10?
Less than 10.
$2?
$2.
No way.
See?
Oh.
Now the question is, which one is the best picker? boys or the girls?
Oh, I don't want to be sexist.
One is the best speaker. You can find spiders, snakes, bees.
Oh, I'd be bad with that. So probably girls.
The girls.
The girls. Okay, that makes sense. I'd freak out. Yeah. We're not going up there today, are we?
No.
No, okay. Do you think the blue zone's disappearing?
For example, the grandpa, my wife, he's 104.
Your grandpa's 104?
Wow.
Wow.
He's still riding horse.
Really?
He's still it.
And what do you think, what's his
The
secret?
secret.
What's his secret?
The water usage, the food, the coffee, the lifestyle, the religions, family, and non-stress.
No stress.
Relax.
Yeah.
The secrets to a long life really isn't a secret. It's just a list of things we already know but take for granted. I can definitely notice a drastic difference in the way Albert carries himself compared to a lot of people we came across yesterday, and I think it has a lot to do with his surroundings. Going from this to this.
What's a typical meal look like for you? Yeah.
Rice and beans,
That's it?
tortillas, eggs, and that's it. And black coffee.
Any meat?
No.
That's so much different than what I heard yesterday. Because some people were telling me that like chicken was a big part of the...
If you stay there, you say, this is not Costa Rica, it's another thing.
It doesn't feel like I'm in Costa Rica at all.
So is the diet different in the outskirts versus in town?
See, it's another thing. Looks like a big jail.
Yeah.
It's another
So you
thing.
just feel more calm here.
See,
Yeah.
and you know who's your neighbor. It's another thing.
This is a cashew. You can make cashew milk and stuff with this, right?
No, you withdraw the nuts.
So, but then this is the cashew fruit?
See?
I've never heard of anything like that in my life. And you just eat it.
See?
And you, what do you use this for? Like just,
This?
yeah.
Use wine or jelly.
That's good for you?
See?
Yeah.
This.
Oh, it's a squirter.
It's very, very easy. And the
Whoa.
flavor-
Tastes exactly like a peach.
See? The nuts inside have a natural gas. It's poison.
It's a big nut.
If you buy it before rust, produce a burning demand.
Oh.
See? It's good.
Oh my God.
See?
Albert took us on a tour of how coffee's made from start to finish.
Oh wow.
See?
Smells good. I want to snort it. Is it true that the water in Nicoya has more calcium than anywhere else in Costa Rica?
Sí.
Is that true?
See?
Do you think that adds to like any of the longevity?
In this area, a lot of people is mostly 90 years, 100 years, a lot of people. It's good. And we have a problem here in the coffee plants. Young generation, the ones the hard work.
They don't want to do it. Are people you worried about the younger generation here? Yeah, yeah.
It's a
yeah.
big problem. The young people want cities, technologies, the ones the hard work. The youngest people don't want big families. For example, my family, we are 9. My father's 12. And now the young, just 1 or 2 guys.
Oh, yeah. So less community.
See, it's
Yeah.
a big problem.
Do you think the blue zone's at risk because of that?
See,
Yeah.
I think the people that live 100 years was the old generation, not
Yeah.
these generations.
That's sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
Man. See.
And then they're going to get fast food and yeah, yeah,
That's it. In this moment, it's McDonald's and
Yeah.
Burger King and everywhere.
yeah. Fried chicken.
Now the food healthy.
Yeah. You would never eat that, would you?
No. If you want to live a long life, come here.
Come here. You want to die sooner, go into the city.
See?
Yeah. But more people in the city though. Yeah. So I guess that's why everything, like when you look online, it's like this is going to be the first blue zone to actually go, which is sad.
See? If you live in the city, it's another thing. It's more expensive. And you live in a little room, and that's it, man.
Yeah, here you got nature, a lot of land.
It smells nice.
Yeah, it's
and
beautiful here.
view.
It's beautiful.
It's another thing.
Yeah. It's just crazy the difference because we're only like 25 minutes out of the city. And it's a different world.
See?
Yeah.
It's another thing.
Before we left, Albert made us his favorite coffee concoction, which consists of cocoa powder, ginger, turmeric, and cinnamon.
Whoa, this one's way different. Wow.
It's another flavor.
Oh.
Our next stop was to meet up with Chef Christine to cook a traditional Costa Rican Blue Zone meal.
It smells so fresh already.
Oh, good, good.
I usually wear an apron when I'm at home.
Good.
With much
It's
less
always
clothes,
good,
though.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I wipe everything on my hands. We will need onions, half ring cuts, and then we cube some tomatoes. So this is a big tomato, you can see the size there, right? Or two small ones. We're gonna use the salsa Lizano, which is the flavor of Costa Rica. It's 100 years old, actually a little
Whoa.
bit older than 100 years, has lots of vegetables. Nowadays, the ocean is dirty with a microplastic, nanoplastic, and we forget about that. So if we eat with sea salt, we get always a little bit of the plastic in, because you can't really filter that all through. Often it's sun-dried, which then it's worse because it has all those little pieces in
Okay.
it. So I use salt which is old, Himalayan salt. We have, well, this is our cilantro you
That's
call
cilantro?
it. Yes, and this is a white
Oh.
one, but it smells completely the same.
That is really weird.
Yes.
It does. Is there a lot
Chef?
of oil in the cooking here?
Yes, it's always fried, fried, fried.
I'm surprised that a lot of stuff is like fried in a traditional diet,
Yeah.
considering it's a blue zone.
You also have to go back again because the food had no fridge, right? So you had to make sure it's really cooked. So they would use soups and they fry. What else can you do?
I love that sound.
Yeah, I love it too. I'm gonna just put what we're going to need.
What do you think of Nicoya being a blue zone?
I know the blue zone, I know how it looked. And what happened is just changed, and that changed a lot. Older people, they don't, they work till they die. They dance till they die, and they eat and enjoy. They're with the family.
The constant theme I've been hearing is the younger generation, they're not eating well. They want like electronics. They're not really following the traditions of the area.
Yeah, and you have to work, and you have to make grow your own food, plant it, grow it, and work. Work with your arms and work with your legs.
Do you think that the blue zone's disappearing?
The people are disappearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The people are disappearing, and they're very little. And I think my husband is kind of last generation. He's
Really?
52, and he gets so angry.
Oh, wow. I mean, that looks so simple. I feel like I'm gonna screw it up somehow.
No.
Oh,
Good, huh? Did you know that trick?
I did not know that
You
trick.
see?
Thank you.
See, they already get a nice color. It went so.
You're like Gordon Ramsay.
We need more salt. Like, what did you say?
You're like Gordon Ramsay.
Really?
Yeah. Touching up everything. You're a true pro.
I still need more. I squeeze that kind of
Yes.
through my fingers. Want to try?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Try not too strong, because men usually, and especially you, have lots of muscles.
Thank you.
You squeeze too hard, and that presses the corn together. We want it fluffy,
I think I'm giving my wife a foot massage right now.
so you put this there.
Whatever you make, it'll be gone.
Yeah,
Rest assured.
I know it's always, I know. And you never go out of a house in Costa Rica and you're hungry. That's not gonna happen.
So what's in this juice?
This is pineapple, carrot, turmeric, like
It
curcuma,
smells so good.
and ginger. Is it good? No sugar.
It's so good. Oh my God. It tastes so fresh.
This is rice, beans, the salad, and the chicken would be casado, and this usually is our starter.
Okay.
And yeah, you can just eat it how you feel like.
Okay.
I'm gonna have one.
I gotta try the mango one. I'm excited for the mango one.
Yeah.
I think I might faint. Oh my god, that's good. Oh my god.
Isn't that good, the
Dude,
mango?
the cinnamon is so good with the cheese. It's such a unique flavor I've never had. I thought it was very interesting that you said that the longer the process takes, the healthier that it is.
Well, you can see we did all of that from the very beginning. There's nothing which I already bought, prepared.
Would you say this is a lot different than what the younger generation eats like now?
They go to the Western countries, pizza, hamburger.
So they're far away from this stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Your salad's really good. Yeah.
Great you like it.
I think I'd be the first person to gain weight in the blue zone.
It's pretty clear that this unique region that was once a beacon for longevity and well-being is facing a challenging future. The younger generations are losing sight of the traditions that made this place so special. In our fast-paced modern world, we often forget that the most important things in life are simple. We focus on the wrong things, chasing material success, succumbing to stress, and forgetting the significance of family, friends, and good food. In the end, a life filled with love, community, and peace is the most rewarding journey of all.